Welcome to Jane Wayne Designs Gmail tutorial. Let's dive right in. Alright, so we're at google.com/a. Up here in the top right corner you have sign in. You want to click on that, and now you want to enter your web domain address. This is the domain that Jane Wayne Design gave you. For our purposes, we're just going to use janewaynedesign.com. So we're going to click on that. And then we're going to make sure that we're going to go to our email from here. There's this drop down menu. You can go to calendar, you can do a lot of things, but we want to go to email. So make sure email is checked and click go. Alright, and here we are at the Gmail login. You're going to want to type in your username that Jane Wayne has supplied for you. For our purposes, we're going to use project. Then just enter the password and click sign in. Alright, so then you're going to be brought to your Google account's terms of services. This is the first time you're logging in. Just pretty standard legal stuff. Scroll through it if you'd like. Down here at the bottom, there's this reCAPTCHA here. Make sure you're not a robot. So just type in the letters that you see, just like this, and then press accept, and we will move on to your email account. Alright, so we're logged into your email now. Here is the Gmail interface. If you click on the top left big red button that says compose, we're going to compose a message. Alright, so click on that and just click try it now. So this is the new Gmail email interface. Down here at the bottom you have formatting styles, attach a file, attach from your Google Drive, your cloud storage, insert an image, insert a hyperlink. Let's click on insert an image. You can add one from your computer or from a web address. Up in the top right, you can also minimize the window, just like that. You can also pop out the window, and you can pop it back in. Alright, and so let's type a message to Jane Wayne. Typical to subject and email text. But this time we're going to click the X button in the corner. Gmail will automatically save your drafts and put them under the drafts file just like this, and you can pull them up again and check them out. So let's delete these drafts and let's talk about starring your emails. So right here next to your emails you have these stars. If you click on them, they turn yellow. And now if you go to the left hand menu where it says starred, your emails will pop up just like this. You go back, and you also have this little important tag, this little yellow tag next to star. It's very similar to starred, except it has its own category called important right here, and it just gives you a little bit more flexibility with organizing your emails. So one more down from important on your left menu is your sent mail. Haven't sent any mail, but here it is. And if you move your mouse over follow-up below drafts, it will pop up all this other menus. A little bit less used, but down here at the bottom you have your spam and your trash filter. Pretty handy if you deleted something you didn't mean to, or if your spam filter is just a little bit too aggressive. So let's talk about the search function now. Search bar is up at the top. Just type in whatever you want, say Gmail or something, and it will pop that up. But the cool feature about this search is the advanced search. Click on the drop down arrow on the right side here, and here is all your search fields. If you go on the top, you can search for the different areas of your mail. They correspond to the different areas on the left over here. So you can do your inbox, your starred, your important, your sent, your drafts, all that good stuff, and do a very specified search. Good for trash and good for spam. From here, you just have your from fields, your to fields, subject fields, all the things you want to search for specifically, but you don't want to pop up somewhere else. You can also search for, down at the bottom, emails that have attachments by just checking that little radio box. It says has attachments like this, and you can also determine how old your email is, starting from a specific date. Gives you a little bit more room to mess around with the timing of the email. Alright, so now let's talk about the settings. If you click on the top right, this little cog gear looking object, and go down to the fourth menu, your settings, you will pop up with this screen. You have on top your general settings, your labels, your inbox, your accounts, your filters, your forwarding, your chat, your web clips, and your labs. So let's go back to the general settings right now. Now, Gmail has a ton of settings. You can go through these and try to find the ones that matter to you. They're pretty straightforward. There's a couple I want to point out though, such as stars right here. The star setting is fun because it lets you diversify how you label your emails. So I showed you the one gold yellow star from before that shows up in the starred menu. That's not the only star that you can choose though. You can choose 4 stars, you can choose to use all the stars. However you want to do it, you just drag from the not in use to the in use, and then you will now be able to access that star. So you can do, blue star, green star, red star, green checkbox, pink exclamation point, whatever you want to do. But once you get it sorted out, you want to go down here to save changes, and then you're going to go to into your inbox, and now you can see that you can cycle through the different colors of the stars, and it lets you organize your emails a little better. Alright, so back into settings. Scrolling back down to catch up to where we were. Here's the stars. Now if you go down here to my picture, you can select a picture that will show up when you send emails, anytime you chat with anybody. It's just a good way to make your profile look complete. It gives that visual sort of representation to your emails. And if you go down a little further here, you have your signature box. This is where you can type the automatically appended signature that you want to use. So, type your name, type your company, your job title, your phone number, things like that, and it will show up every time you want to compose an email. And I'll show you this right now. You can also change the font and any of the style settings that you want to do. Again, go back down to save changes. Now, if you go to compose, you see that here it is in the bottom of your email, and it's attached to any email that you send now. Alright, so let's go back up to the settings right now. Click on the gear in the top right corner, go down to settings. Now let's go to labels on the top of the menu. So these labels correspond to the labels on the left of the screen. You can either show them or hide them, and it will determine whether or not they show by default. So if you show or hide, it will toggle the visibility of that menu item. Alright, so let's skip ahead a little bit to accounts, the 4th menu on the top. Down here under send mail as, you can add another email address if you want to send email from your Gmail account as a different email address. You can also check your mail from another email address so that all that email from your other email address gets sent to this Gmail inbox. Now skipping ahead to forwarding, if you click this button, add forwarding address, you can have all your Gmail sent to another email address as well. Alright, so here we are now in the final tab, Labs. Labs are little extras that you can add to your Gmail to make your user experience better, such as this authentication icon right here to let you know when your emails are from trusted sources like eBay. There are also visual add-ons such as Google Maps. It will display the location of an address inside your email, a business address, home address, anything like that. So once you find the lab that you want enabled, such as inserting images in this case, a little bit deprecated, but in case you want it, you just click that little enable button that I just clicked, and that's it. Now you have that function inside your Gmail. So anyway, you can choose the lab that you want to enable. It just depends on how you're going to use your Gmail and what's important to you. Just go through the list, check it out, see what you like and what you don't like. One thing I want to point out though is the undo send feature. Very handy. You have to be a little bit quick on the draw, but if you send an email and you didn't mean to do it, you have maybe 2 or 3 seconds to click undo and have that email returned to you. Very handy if you accidentally sent an email to somebody that wasn't supposed to get it. And now once you have your labs picked out, just scroll down to the bottom, click Save Changes, and you are ready to go.